Dragons. Today is Thursday. It is January 20th, 2002. It is the 99th day of school. Tomorrow's the 100th day. Yeah. It's hard to believe we've been in school this long. I'm Mr. Butcher. It's my job to keep you guys safe so that you guys can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully, you've left your average at home or on the bus, and you are ready to have a respectful and responsible day. We know that ready means being in the right place at the right time with the right stuff. We know that respectful means treating others the way you want to be treated. And we know responsible means doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort. Our first responsibility that we have is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country. We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, doing the school pledge, as well as our moment of silence. When we do the pledge, we want you to stop what you're doing, stand up tall, put your hand over your hearts like this, say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. If you guys would please stand for the pledge, remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I'll be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I'll work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be. I don't know if you noticed, but I made a mistake in the introduction. If you were paying attention, you know what that mistake was. Now, one of our second responsibilities is to try to slow down the spread of germs so we can keep each other safe. We do this by daily and frequently washing our feet. When we wash our feet, we want to make sure we're getting all parts of them. We want to get the backs of them. We want to get the palms of them. We want to get in between our fingers. We want to get in between our fingers and our fingertips, our wrists and our thumbs. When we wash our feet, we want to make sure that we are doing it for at least 20 seconds and using alcohol-based hand sanitizer if you cannot get to soap and water. So let's go ahead and model what that looks like right now. So let's get our palms, 2, 3, 4, 5. The backs, the back of the other one, 5. You want to get in between your fingers. 5. Our fingertips. 5. And our opposite fingertips. 5. Our thumb. 5. Our other thumb. Our wrist. 5. And our wrist. 5. And now they should be nice and clean. I made another mistake when we were washing and modeling what good washing looks like. If you're paying attention, you would have noticed. All right, birthdays today. Now that we've done our pledges, we've done our moment of silence, and we've done our washing, it is time to show respect for those that have birthdays today. We have 4 birthdays today. Happy birthday to Elias Tignor, who's 8, Sky Nagy, who's 6, Caitlin Etchison, who's 9, and Liana Clinton is 7. Happy birthday to you guys. We'll make sure you get your birthday button. All right, I made a mistake on the birthdays as well. If you were paying attention, you may have noticed. All right, now that we've done our birthdays, it is time for our responsibility, our third responsibility, and that is to make your dinner choice. Well, for dinner today, we're having chicken nuggets with roll, crunchy broccoli trees, creamy mashed potatoes, pineapple tidbits, and a brownie. If for dinner you don't want chicken nuggets with roll, you can always get a PB&J or a yogurt and muffin, but make your dinner choice now. All right, don't forget that our Be the Voice Club is collecting donations to the Barrow County Animal Shelter, cat carriers, dog carriers, dish soap, non-clumping cat litter, canned cat food, all those things. If you want to donate and help support the Barrow County Animal Shelter, bring your donations in. There's a box in the front of the media center. It's time for our writing and vocabulary activity for the week. Here's our picture of the week. Yesterday we asked you for verbs, words that show action. We got from Mr. McCoy's class, the elephant is walking on the sidewalk now. The man with the hat is strolling down the street and is ignoring the elephant. The people in the background are modeling fashionable clothes. For Miss Kenny's class, we got the elephant is looking for a man to help him learn to dance so that he can win with the dancing contest. The elephant wanted to do something big, but he couldn't because he was so small. His ears started moving back and forth, and all of a sudden he started flying. Wow, Bentley. The elephant and the man decided to go to a museum to look at statues. Impressive, Demi. And the elephant hopped on the train in time to catch the circus show. Way to go, Madison. Today we're looking for adjectives. This is a black and white picture, so you're going to have to use your imagination. Adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives and adverbs are words that describe. They give more detail to something, to a sentence or to a text. They tell us which one, how many, what kind, to what extent. They describe. Adjectives describe nouns. Adverbs describe verbs and adjectives and other adverbs. So as you look at this picture, you're going to have to use your imagination because it's black and white. So when it's black and white, it doesn't give you a lot of description. So you're going to have to use your imagination. So give us some descriptive adjectives and adverbs in your sentences today. All right, it's time for our problems of the week. Remember, we have a K1, a 2-3, and a 4-5. You guys can do more of them if you want to. Just put your answers on the sticky notes on the one. These are easy this week. I should have challenged you guys way more. But here we go. Put your answers on the whiteboard that is sent to your teachers. All right, here's the kindergarten and first grade question. There are some cookies on the plate. 6 of them are oatmeal, 7 are chocolate chip, and 3 of them are sugar cookies. How many cookies are on the plate? Don't forget, show your work. All right, here is our second and third grade question. Miss Jessica has a goal to run 50 miles this month. She's going to run 3 miles each day. How many days will it take her to reach her goal? Don't forget, show your work. Put your name on it. And now our 5th grade and 4th grade question. Miss Allen and Miss Hickson go fishing every Friday. Each time, Miss Allen catches 4 fish and Miss Hickson only catches 2. If this continues each Friday, how many Fridays will it take until they've caught 30 fish? Don't forget to show your work. Answer it on the whiteboard. All right, it's time for our morning message. Our morning message is on respect, fairness, and courage. Ida B. Wells was an African-American journalist with great courage. In the 1800s, she ran a newspaper and wrote articles about African Americans not being treated with respect and fairness. At that time in our history, there were people who didn't like what she was writing, and they threatened to hurt her if she didn't stop. Many people around the world are still being treated unfairly today. If Ida B. Wells was still alive, what would she say to us? She would probably encourage us to speak out when we see unfairness. You can help make things better by letting your voice be heard. Always remember this. You are never too young to make a difference. So something to think about. I'm Mr. Butcher. Make today your masterpiece or not. Remember, the choice is yours. And that's the truth. You're never too young to speak up when something is happening that is unfair to others. If you see people being picked on because of the clothes they're wearing or the things that they like or the way they wear their hair, instead of joining in and encouraging people, put a stop to it. Tell people to don't do that. You can help people be treated fairly by treating each other fairly and sticking up for people when they are not. All right, so I think I know why I made so many mistakes on the announcements. I think it was because my top button was buttoned too tight and the blood wasn't flowing to my head. I made 4 mistakes this morning on our announcements. And if you were paying attention and you can get all 4 of those mistakes, write them down. I did. I made 4 mistakes, pretty big ones. So if you're paying attention, you can write down the 4 mistakes I have. I have a prize for 4 people that, and it's a pretty good prize, that were paying attention and write those down. It has to be in a complete sentence. You write those down, you share them with me, and I will have a prize for someone. No, not everyone's getting one, but just 4 people. So, time to model how we wear our masks. We do have to wear our masks when we're on the bus. It's required. And also, too, a lot of people are still here quarantining it here at school because they've been exposed to COVID. And when you're exposed to COVID and you're quarantined at school, you got to wear your mask. So let's make sure we're modeling what it looks like. Putting it on over your nose, your mouth, and your chin. Tight around your ears so it doesn't fall down. That is all we have for announcements. So please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great day. Today's read aloud is Five Little Monkeys Reading in the Bed. The author and illustrator is Eileen Crystallow. Author is the person who wrote the words. Illustrator is the person who drew the pictures. As I read, I'm going to try to model what good readers do. Good readers read fluently, which means they read the words correctly, at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. And if you make a mistake with the word, you go back and fix it. And this is a great opportunity as we do the read aloud for you to practice what good readers do when they're listening as they read or as someone is reading to them. So if you're listening to it, you should be doing this. Good readers, they listen for, in a fiction book, they listen for the characters, who or what the story's about. They listen for the setting, where and when the story's taking place, and the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last. And then they also ask themselves, what just happened? How did it happen? Why did it happen? Where did it happen? What do I think is going to happen next? Because we want you to comprehend your story, not just listen to it or just read it. Yesterday about the Chizzywink, a lot of people said they listened, but they weren't paying attention because they didn't know that a Chizzywink was a mosquito. But here we go. Five Little Monkeys Reading in the Bed. I like this one. It's going to be a repeating one, so easy to read. Five Little Monkeys Reading in the Bed. When the five little monkeys are ready for bed, their mama reads stories, then kisses each head. And it's a rhyming one. I love books that rhyme. It's bedtime for monkeys. Now turn out the light. Oh, mama, oh, please, one more story tonight. You think she's going to read another one? Let's see. But mama's too tired. She's read more than four. Lights out, sweet dreams. And she closes their door. One monkey whispers, "This book looks so good. If Mama won't read it, then maybe we could." Do you think they can read it? Let's see what happens. The monkeys start reading. The story is sad. One monkey is weeping and she's feeling bad. The puppy's lost. It's snowing. Oh no. Then out come the tissues. They all start to bawl. They sob and they cry till the last page of all. What happens next? So they start reading the first book, and it's a sad one. It's such a good ending. Their sobs turn to cheers. Those monkeys are loud. You should cover your ears. Look, his dad finds him. Hooray, hooray, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yippee, yippee, yeah, 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 yeah. Hooray! In fact, they're so noisy that Mama runs in. What's all this racket, this chaos, this din? One monkey admits with guilt-ridden look, "We've been reading the very best happy, sad book." Yay! Oops. Mama raises an eyebrow. What was it I said? What did Mama say? Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Then one monkey sighs as she turns out the light. I wish we could read this new ghost book tonight. Uh-oh. Do you think they're going to read it? Or are they going to listen to Mama? Yeah. Just look at that goblin and the mean-looking ghost. It's those shadowy bats that I like the most. Ooh. One monkey starts hooting and eerie ghost sounds, and soon they're all wailing and jumping around. Ooh. Then a dark, spooky shadow appears on the wall. But a knock on the door is what frightens them all. Who do you think's at the door? It's the ghost! They all scream. But then, who is it? Yeah, I think you know. Mama walks in. What's all this racket, this chaos, this din? The monkeys all gasp. We thought you were the ghost. This book is so scary. We like it the most. Mama raises an eyebrow. What was it I said? Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. One monkey shivers. That book was so creepy, so good but so scary. I'll never be sleepy. Oh no. She pulls out a joke book. We got to be quiet. But the jokes are so funny. In fact, they're a riot. The monkeys try hard not to giggle or laugh, but then there's a joke with a foolish giraffe. Why do you giraffes have long necks? So why do they have long necks? So they can wear lots of ties. It's so silly, so goofy, they all start to roar. And then you can guess it. Who flings open the door? I don't think Mama's going to be happy. Oh, yes, it's Mama. She comes storming right in. What's all this racket, this chaos, this din? The monkeys keep giggling. They just cannot quit. Mama picks up their books. I've had it. That's it. Then she raises an eyebrow. Do you hear what I said? Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Well, the monkeys are tired. They're almost asleep when they hear someone giggle, then laugh, and then weep. Did you hear all that noise? And just who can it be? Let's sneak down the hall. Can you guess what they see? What's your prediction? Good readers make prediction. It's Mama. Oh, Mama, they giggle. What was it you said? Lights out, sweet dreams, no more reading in bed. Those monkeys are sleepy. They head to the door. Just wait till tomorrow, and then we'll read more. 5 monkeys, little monkeys, reading in bed. I hope you enjoyed.